We are in Henderson, Nevada, and I'm here with my good friend, Thomas. Thomas is a real estate agent, creative investor. He's one of our leaders here in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the SubTo community, and he's got a co-living property right behind us. We're gonna go through, talk about this deal. 2.25% interest rate, bought at SubTo, pretty incredible. He pays $1,400 a month, and he's got 5 tenants in here. Let's go check out what this co-living looks like, and then we're gonna follow it up with an interview in the car on the way to a speaking gig. Let's go. Are you kidding me?
Dude.
What's interesting is like you didn't like set up a TV,
Nothing.
you didn't set up anything. Like people need to understand this where you will overdo a co-living so easily. People would put like couches and TVs. Like at the end of the day, you don't want them like hanging out right here.
At all.
Because it can cause drama. Humans are freaking weird. Okay, so there's no bedrooms down here. You could technically.
I was gonna build one in here. That's where I'm gonna put in the next bedroom, is right here. Give it the space, basically just make it elongated, so kind of come out here, this direction, all the way to this wall, and just make it be a nice corner.
Yeah, if you were like boom, like this.
Yeah.
Or even like this, you give plenty of space here.
There, because that's the right length here, no matter what.
I mean, how much could you rent that for?
At least 200, 210, 215.
Okay, so another roughly $1,000 bucks.
Yeah, $1,000 a month, easy.
Did you have to do any renovation to this house?
Bedroom down here and bathroom down here too.
What? Oh, in the garage.
No, so the garage door's over that way. No, there's a bedroom right here.
Okay, bedroom right here.
Bathroom right here, which is just open, but
And where's the garage?
around the corner.
And you didn't put anything in the garage?
No, so I use the garage as a full storage unit, so we'd have to open it from the other side because I got the
Okay, don't worry about it. Let's go
That's a
upstairs.
full storage unit for us, so we have a two-car garage storage unit that I don't have to pay for now.
Wow, that's great.
The only renovation I did was paint, and I did a couple pieces of LVP in 2 bedrooms because there was carpet and they had a dog.
Okay, so one laundry room.
Yeah, full laundry room here.
Boom.
Master bedroom.
I mean, this is a tough room where it's like, you could really try and force to get a room in here, but I don't think so, actually.
I was going to, if I was going to
You'd
delete
make a
this
hallway.
window completely. I was going to just get rid of this window. It's basically frosted off, so from the outside it still looks like a window. Frame it out so that way the door can come, the actual hallway comes here.
And you got like another 8 by 10?
Yeah, easily. So it could fit. So it still have a bedroom and still have a vent inside of it already. The electricity's right there. It's good to go on that end.
Okay, let's go downstairs. And we'll talk about this on the way to the thing. This is great. Thomas, how did we find this deal?
So this actually came from, surprisingly, you're gonna laugh at this one, from a Keegley franchise owner.
Oh my gosh, who was the franchise owner at the time?
Robert Sadowski.
He finds a SubTo deal.
No. He found it as a fix and flip opportunity.
Ah.
He knew me as a fix and flipper. This is when I just joined SubTo, pretty much. You know,
Okay.
just after joining it, really, I had barely got my feet wet in it, right? But he came to me with it as a fix and flip because he knew I used private money and he uses hard money. So he's like, hey, maybe these numbers will work for you. They just don't work for me. So he already negotiated that as a fix and flip price.
So he already has a contract.
He already has it almost under contract, not necessarily under contract, but I have a really good relationship with him, so he knows that I'll never go around him, you know, kind of thing. So he came to me and said, hey, this is what the numbers would be. I can't do it because they're just not gonna work for me. So he comes to me saying it's at $390. The house is worth, that day, worth a little over $500. It was like $510 is what it was worth. And I look at the house and I'm like, this house doesn't need any work. It literally is just lived in. It needs a coat of paint on the inside. He brings it to me. I look at the numbers. I'm like, honestly, I was like, it's still not gonna work for me as a normal flip if I want to actually like fully gut it. But I was like, it doesn't need a gut work. It's perfectly fine. You saw how it was. That's exactly how it looks the day I bought it, basically, right? So I asked him. I was like, do you think they'd be open to SubTo? He's like, well, you can pitch it to them. Go ahead. So that was when I first started hanging out with her. And she came with me and sat down. She was my TC. She was brand new and top tier TC at the time too. She's like, I can't believe how easy that was.
Hi, I'm Bethany. I'm the top tier TC with allergies.
Okay, so you go and you actually chat with the seller. You sit down in the living room?
And they're at the kitchen table, actually.
Okay, at the kitchen table. And this was like your first SubTo appointment. You bring her. Bethany goes in and she understands the paperwork. She understands the conversation. Did they have any objections at the time?
Honestly, no. It was probably the easiest conversation I've ever had in my life.
You know, I've had a lot of really great seller appointments, and people have a hard time believing that I can do a 1 appointment close on a SubTo deal. And the seller's like, yeah, this sounds great. Let's get the thing going. It's really hard to believe. Like, if you would have told yourself 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years prior, like I could get a house for free, basically, with just a couple of conversations, finding the right kind of seller, it sounds like way too good to be true.
100%.
Even now, when I go to the house, and I've done this hundreds and hundreds of times. You've seen it happen hundreds and hundreds of times. You walk to the house, you're like, I can't believe I own this house for 2.25 interest. It's worth I don't even know what it's worth now, but probably around 500 still.
Yeah.
You basically get built-in equity, and the thing makes the money it makes, which we'll get to in a second. It's still, a year and some odd months later, it still feels probably too good to be true.
100%.
And you own it.
Yes.
And you're making the money.
Yep. I didn't bring any of my own money either.
So good. Okay, so seller says yes. What was the structure? How did the Keegley franchisee get paid?
So he actually just wanted to kind of watch the back end of how this whole thing works. So he's like, I don't need a big assignment. He's like, if you'll pay me just $5K assignment, I'll happily just sit on the sidelines and watch how SubTo's done. Because he's like, I want to learn from you more than anything.
Love it.
Because we had that great relationship already, right?
When you guys refinance, obviously they get their 150 back, but you guys are splitting the appreciation, the cash flow, the tax benefits, all of that 50-50.
So we negotiated that because I'm getting the equity off the bat, they're gonna get the difference between what the equity I brought in that they brought in too. So they brought 150. I brought in basically 120 in equity. So they'll get 30,000 right off the top first.
Okay.
And then everything will be split evenly down the middle from there.
Got it. Okay, very cool. I like how you did that. You essentially argued on your behalf, as you should, that you structured a good deal, that there's $120,000 in equity that you brought to the table because of the way you structured the deal.
Exactly.
Okay, I love this. So $390 purchase price, $240 is the underlying mortgage at 2.25%. The interest rate, phenomenal. And then the payment on it is $1,400 PITI.
Yep.
Probably plus an HOA, I would imagine.
HOA is $30 a month.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So you're at let's just say $1,500 a month, all in on that deal. What is that? How many bedrooms in that house, and what's it producing?
So it's 5 bedrooms total. It's bringing in on average. When I look at the whole year, I'm saying it's roughly about $5,000 a month.
Wow, that's great. Okay, so are you self-managing or are you using Pad Split?
So we're using Pad Split.
How's that going?
Amazing.
Okay. Shout out to Pad Split. We love you guys for sponsoring the tour. See how I asked him? I wanted his honest opinion. I did not know who was managing this. I wanted to make sure you guys knew. I'm not trying to like extract that from Thomas. They make your life simple, right?
No, man, I would never be able to market it. That's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to find the tenants or any of that type of stuff, or members, I should say. But
So you have $3,500 left over after the mortgage payment. How does that $3,500 get broken down? Is it $1,500 in management, utilities? You walk away with $2,000 a month?
exactly. I mean,
That's it?
You guessed perfectly.
Okay.
It's roughly $1,500 over.
Okay,
so
so
$2,000 in net pocket.
That's phenomenal. You buy a $500,000 house, 2.5% interest. You bring in a private money partner, so you're not hemorrhaging interest payments.
No.
Which is the way to do it. So a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, the hard money or the private money partner, private money lender is going to kill the deal. No, you structure as a private money partner, you give them half the deal. Is that one of your strategies right now? Is you want to buy more co-living, or what are you focusing on?
I'm 100% all in on co-living. That's
Okay.
all I'm focusing on this year.
I mean, guys, think about this. Like, co-living is not going anywhere. It's only going to grow. And Vegas is a weird market. It's a lot of people working in the service industry that don't make a ton of money, and a lot of single people that work downtown or for the Strip or whatever else. And so you have a lot of people that are working off tips that are looking for places that they can afford rent. And you're 20 minutes outside of town, right? You can see the Strip basically from your house, but you're 20 minutes away. And your highest tenant pays how much money?
About $1,200 a month.
So he basically covers the rent payment.
Yeah. I mean, that's $1,200 a month if you're doing the 4 weeks in a month, right?
Right.
So I still look at it as it's more than that because there's 52 weeks in a year. So it's really a whole extra month out there. So really, it's probably he's bringing in almost a full monthly payment on the.
That's a really good point, right? Because you're not 48, you're not 4 months or 4 weeks times 12. You're 52 weeks. He's paying for all of those.
He's paying for the entire.
And he's been there the whole year.
The entire time since we opened.
Okay. What about your other tenants? Have they moved out a lot, or have you gotten pretty lucky?
I think we've had a total of 3 other people that are not there right now total. Three turnovers total.
That's it.
The entire time.
In a year.
In the entire year.
So you're looking at probably an average tenant stay or
almost
members.
all of them have been there the whole time.
Wow. That's freaking amazing. So guys, we appreciate you. We'll see you on the Creative Nation Tour. Go to creativenationtour.com, and we'll see you guys in another video.